Thunder. And tonight we have a big league matchup, as we did talk about a little bit earlier, is that Hudson's Bay and Mountain View locked in second and third. Huge games here for Mountain View, of course, to win on Hudson's Bay's court potentially, and Hudson's Bay to keep on track to possibly catching Prairie at some point. It's going to be down to the wire since they got them in the last game of the season. I'm your host, Jordan Ryan, along with Jack Berry, who will be doing color tonight.
Well, I appreciate it, Jordan. You're right. This is a great game for Mountain View to see if they can keep up and get that position into the playoffs. But what a great season a great story overall for Hudson's Bay, sitting at an overall record of 6-1 in the league, 13 wins and only 4 losses overall. What a great season for them. And to be talking about the playoffs, right?
At this stage of the game,
right?
yeah.
This stage of the game for Hudson's Bay, right? And we're talking playoffs, right? So we got a great lineup, great game in store tonight.
No, and
right?
Hudson's Bay's definitely had their struggles over the past several years, but to see them pull it together and have a really nice team this year that has been competitive in every game they played, including the undefeated, Prairie, forgetting their mascot right now. I believe they're the Hogs.
I believe.
No, there's something with the bird. Anyway.
Okay.
To be able to be competitive in all the games they played and to be talking about playoffs, being really well doing really well second in the league right now.
Absolutely.
It's really nice to see, and a win on their home court will only, further that belief that they are just on the right track, especially at this late in the season. They're heading in the right spot.
Absolutely.
Mountain View, on the other hand, this is a huge turning point game, as we will get right to the tip-off. And Jadia Martin ends up with the ball up top, kicks it out. Garcia back to Jadia. Inside, can't get it to go, and that is right off the rim by Kamele Powell.
Hudson Bay setting up in a 1-3-1 zone there. Oh,
Bay with the steal. Garcia down the court, brings it back down the lane. Another missed layup by Powell. Mountain View the other way. Mountain View inside, gets the nice bounce, and that is Peyton Ballard with a nice layup there. Mountain View breaking the press quickly. Hampton inside. Pump fake, and shot gets to go by Michele. Mountain View looking for an answer.
Switching back to a 2-3 zone now.
Carlson gets the three-pointer to go, and a nice three from Jenna Carlson. Mountain View continues the press. The Eagles down the court, out of bounds, but Hudson's Bay will retain the possession. .20 seconds left on the shot clock, and Jadia Martin.
Yeah, bad pass there. Hits the back of the.
Throws it right off the back of the backboard, so a turnover there by Martin. Mountain View with another opportunity. Ballard on the right side. Looks in. Blocked shot by Martin. Can't save it, but a nice shot.
Way to get her back, get back off of that beat, off that long pass to get back there and block that shot.
Mountain View outside. Tough shot. Gets the rebound, and Ballard can't get it to go.
Oh, nice pass. Nice pass.
And a great dish there to Camille Powell.
And a nice give and go there.
By Hampton. Hampton.
Yeah.
Another steal by Mountain View. Martin streaking down the floor, gets the layup to go with a little contact.
Yeah. Refs definitely let her play there. Martin sitting at the tallest one out there playing in the forward position at 6 feet.
And she showed clearly there that
you can see why.
Martin showed clearly there on that last play that she can get down the floor, get down in a hurry. And also get that steal there. So she's got speed for 6 foot. Eagles down the floor. Bounce pass.
Oh, nice pass.
Powell with another layup. And Mountain View is going to take a quick timeout as the Eagles take an 8-5 lead.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Twitter user, you can follow VPS Game Time to get the latest schedules and information and more. The Twitter handle is @VSP Game Time. We also share good sports news from around our area with that account. So follow us today, and we might just follow you back.
Well, Mountain View uses their first timeout of the half there, obviously to hopefully slow down the streaking Eagles. They just got 2 quick transition layups, and it's not that the Thunder have not scored, it's just they have not gotten nearly as easy baskets as the Eagles have so far.
Bay is definitely pushing up the tempo, and Bay slowing Thunders down by putting this press, this zone coverage out on them.
And several steals have come out of it as well. Mountain View looking for an opportunity to score out of the timeout.
Oh, big 3.
Carlson can't get it. Martin skip pass. Hampton will slow it down. Hampton on the left side. Hampton, floater.
Oh.
Nice touch with the right hand.
Nice first step there. And that speed we were talking about earlier in their warm-ups. There looked like a lot of speed out there for Hudson's Bay.
And that is shown both on the offensive and defensive end for Bay so far. The Thunder looking for a response. Carlson open in the corner. Air ball. Bay will end up with the rebound. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. They'll have to put it up. And gets the bounce. Ooh. That is Peyton Ballard. Right at the shot clock there. Martin draws the foul. So far they have not counted the Thunder bucket yet.
Yeah, just wondering if that
did indeed count.
I didn't see it. I didn't see a ref wave it off. Yeah. I didn't see any of the refs wave it off.
Another whistle there. It's like a shot clock dispute.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about.
It's quite possible the shot clock did not get reset after the foul.
Oh, okay.
Martin drives inside, will pass it out.
Nice
Garcia
pass.
can't get the shot to go. Mountain View with the board. Ballard. Looks up top, nothing there. Ballard, bounce pass. Murphy can't get the shot. And streaking down the floor is Hampton. Nice left-handed layup, and she gets it to go. That's the second time she scored on the left side in this game.
And Hampton's that spark that Hudson's Bay was looking at, being a freshman out there. That's a freshman out there, and that's that spark that Hudson's Bay's been looking for.
Thunder looking to keep themselves in this. Ballard blocked. Bay taking it the other way. Martin looks to drive, steps back for three. Splash, gets it to go. And a nice three-pointer. And that is just impossible to guard. Mountain View trying to get the board. Ballard slammed to the ground. And they will keep the ball. Right now this game is looking a little one-sided early in. The Thunder really need a bucket here.
They need a little spark here.
Almost stolen by Martin. Ballard will slow it down. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Inside, nothing there. Nearly stolen. Carlson, another air ball. Hampton looking to take it the other way. Oh, and a nice pass. Right across the middle.
That's Martin again with that speed. And we're talking about those sparks. We got a freshman and a sophomore dominating this game right now for Hudson's Bay.
And Hampton and Martin have definitely shown that they can work together as they connected on that pass. Mountain View, step back from Ballard, air ball. It's a third three-point air ball in a row from Mountain View. Hampton at the point. Hampton gets it inside. Pass too strong for Garcia. So the Eagles up by 10 with a minute to go in the first.
And the Thunder come out cold trying to shoot those three. They've put up 4 and only made 1.
Ballard drives inside, gets the foul. She will have an opportunity to score 2 at the free throw line. Shots, back rim. So the best Mountain View can do is one more point here.
Ballard coming in also. She's a freshman. Got the younger class working this game and dominating it so far.
Ballard misses badly right. Bay will end up with the ball as it did not hit the rim. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Driving inside is Michele. Gets the nice bounce. Easy shot from Michele in between Hampton, Michele, and Martin. This game has been tough for the Thunder to stay in right now.
Yeah, they need to find a way to slow Hudson's Bay down.
Ballard inside, left-handed, and she will get another opportunity at the free throw line.
That's the second foul on Michele there. Again, putting Ballard onto the line there. But you got to make these three throws, especially in a game like this. When you're having trouble trying to stop them down on the other end, you've got to make your free throws.
That free throw too strong again. All three of hers have ended up too strong so far. So exactly 20 seconds left. Back rim is that free throw. Martin down the floor. Hampton pulls it back. Up to Martin. Down low. Nice pass.
What a pass.
Can't get it to go is Michele. And Carlson ends up with the board. Ballard with 3 seconds left to go. Ballard pull up three. And that's going to end up far over the backboard as Hudson's Bay takes a commanding 19-7 lead to start the second. Right now at this stage in the game, what advice would you have for the Thunder to get themselves back in this?
Well, first of all, I tell them to pick up their heads. You can see that they're running down the court and their heads are down. Like like they feel dejected right now. One thing is we got to put a body in front of somebody. We're letting them take easy layups into break into the basket. We got to get out. We got to move our feet, get in front of them. If you take the charge or you got a blocking foul, that's okay. I'll take that, but we can't give them the easy layups, right? Then again, you look at Hudson Bay on some of those passes, just been great passes.
Of course, there have been several excellent passes over the course of this first quarter. Yeah. We still got a whole nother quarter to go before it's halftime. But at this point in the game, Mountain View blocking and defensively is probably what they need to do. As far as the Eagles go, just keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's working so far. And they've only shot or attempted 1 3 this entire game. And that was that step back 3 from Jadia Martin.
Yeah.
So the rest has been layups.
So, right,
She
exactly.
made it,
right?
Yeah. So,
yeah, why go outside if you can pound the inside, right? And they're
there we got a 15-footer from Michele. Well, mark my words, there's a jumper.
Yeah.
Thunder looking for a spark. Carlson can't find anything there.
A nice pass inside, back out.
Murphy, 1 second left to go. Carlson hits the rim, but Eagles are going to end up with the rebound. Eagles setting up their offense inside, layup and the foul. Hampton with a nice shot there. She has 6 tonight so far. All of it has been on the left side.
And Mountain View coming out trying to play man-to-man, but I just don't know if they have the speed to do it.
Or necessarily the size.
Or the size, right? I mean, when you look at the score right now, it says that they don't, right? And you might want to switch up the defense and try to zone them out and try to slow it down or something. Because I don't think the Thunder can get into a running game with Hudson's Bay.
Murphy up top. Almost stolen. Carlson from the three-point line. She gets that one to go. And a nice sight for Mountain View as their three-point shooter, Jenna Carlson, finally gets one of her threes to go from the corner. Bay inside, Michele. A lot of contact, but can't get it. Eagles will end up with the board. Stolen. Thunder with the ball.
All right. Much better defense by Hudson's Bay, or Mountain View that time. Started playing a little tighter.
Up top is Murphy. Inside to Carlson. Tough layup, too strong. Streaking down the floor is Hampton. Finds her outside. The three-pointer, in and out. And Shelby DeLong could not hit the three there. Thunder looking at a man defense here. Ballard triple teamed out to Carlson. Can't get that shot. Rebound from Hudson, or excuse me, from Mountain View, and the putback. A nice shot from Lauren Coop.
Oh.
And another offensive rebound. Michele can't hit the left-handed layup, or excuse me, right-handed layup on the left side. She will get an opportunity to earn those two at the line.
Well, Koo slapping her arm didn't help, right? Number two.
So a 9-point game right now. Or excuse me, 11-point game.
It's all right.
It's
the new
math. I'm trying to do math, you know.
It's the new math. It's tough.
Well, it's a 12-point game now. Coop ends up with the board.
Right.
Carlson up the floor. Carlson picks it up over to Murphy. Ballard looks to drive inside, is foul on the floater. So she will shoot free throws number 5 and 6.
I think that was on Hampton. That foul was on Hampton there.
She is 0 for 4 from the line tonight.
0 for 5. Wow.
Continues that streak. She's been the only Thunder player to shoot from the free throw line tonight so far. Not a lot of inside shots. Not a lot of shots in general from the Thunder.
Wow. 6 free throws that she's missed.
Bay takes it back the other way, looks to set up the offense. Hampton, the kick out, and no three-point shot there. Ballard dives on the floor for the ball, and there's a foul somewhere in the midst of that on Hampton. Or excuse me.
Mendez.
On Mendez, yes. Oh, and the steal by
she
Martin.
read that. Martin read that perfectly.
Martin came out of nowhere. Eagles almost with the turnover. And they will get a turnover there. Nice steal, though, by Jadia Martin as she timed it, as you said, perfectly.
Absolutely.
So a timeout for Mountain View. Well, here's some important news. Vancouver Public Schools is asking our community to pass 2 levies in support of local students. The first is called the Education and Operations Levy, and this would pay for things like teacher salaries, classroom supplies, extracurricular activities like sports, and more. The second is a technology levy. Both of these are replacements, and they are not new taxes. You can learn more online at vansd.org/levy. We also have a full report coming up at halftime. Well, 12-point game right now. There hasn't been as much fast breaking so far going into the second quarter, but the Eagles have continued to add points to their lead, of course.
Well, they're definitely putting pressure on. They're putting the pressure onto Mountain View, and Mountain View hasn't folded completely. And coming out of that last timeout, they switched up their defense and started to play a little 2-3 zone a couple times.
Well, and they have scored 5 points in the second so far.
Oh, absolutely.
They only had 7 in the entirety of the first. We got 4 minutes to go. Ballard up top. Kicks it outside to Murphy. Murphy almost took too many steps there. Ballard will reset the offense. 8 seconds left to go. Ballard will draw the foul.
Again, on that pass with Martin trying to throw it across, or Ballard trying to throw it across, Martin was right there.
Carlson, contested 3, and that's going to end up off the top of the backboard. Hampton corrals the rebound. You can see Hampton and Martin switching point guard duties as we go throughout this. There's a 3-pointer from Hampton right there. And that is the second 3 for Hudson's Bay of the game. Of course, one of them coming from Hampton and the other from Martin in the first. Martin playing some smothering defense. Ballard will draw another foul. More opportunities at the free throw line for Ballard here.
And that's the second there on Hampton. Probably not the smartest of reach-ins.
And that was a blatant foul right there.
And it looks like that the Mountain View's game plan is going to be Ballard trying to take it in tight. Oh, there's her first make for the evening.
And that's good to see for Ballard and for basically everyone in Mountain View right now. So far, the three-point shot has not been going for them.
Yeah.
And Ballard has been the only bright spot for the Thunder. Despite the missed free throws, of course, she's still been taking it inside, drawing fouls. You know, she's had a few early layups. Misses that free throw there. The Eagles will get an opportunity to extend their lead with 3 minutes to go.
Martin telling everybody to clear out. She wants to take this herself.
Martin on three. Can't get that shot to go. Ballard ends up at the board. Ballard up the floor. Ballard on the left side, stops, pivots, can't get the bounce. Hampton looks to take it the other way. It's 4-on-1. She'll pull up from the three-point line, and 3 points right there for Hampton as a smooth pull-up.
Yeah. The game has definitely changed since that three-point line has come out. You know, you get a fast break. It used to be you took it all the way to the rim. Now you just stop, pull back, and pop in the three.
Ballard gets it to go, and the foul. And as you said, it looks like the Thunder's game plan is get it to Ballard. They might just call that foul on the ground there. That looks like that's what they're going to do.
They're not giving her the continuation.
No baskets.
Wow, they didn't give her the continuation. That's a...
It was close.
Yeah.
I would have given it to her personally, but I've never reffed a game before.
Right.
So. It looks like they will readjust that call. And
yeah, no, I think they're just going to 1-on-1.
the Eagles do have 7 fouls right now.
Yeah,
so.
they're in the bonus. Yeah, it was a 1-on-1.
So I guess it's a 1-on-1 scenario there. Ballard is able to make the free throw. So no opportunity for a three-point play, but an opportunity for possibly 2 here. Too strong. Martin with the board. And a timeout for the Eagles.
And here you got Ballard going to the line 10 times already in this game, but only 2 points out of it. It's cold out there, and we've learned last year winter weather can really wreak havoc with school schedules. So how do you know if your school is canceled? VPS makes the decision by 5 a.m. every morning. You can go to the district's website or flashalert.net to get the latest, or download the VPS app wherever you get your phone or tablet apps. You can also call 360-313-1401.
Well, the fast break game has slowed considerably for the Eagles, but regardless, they're up 29-14.
Oh.
And Martin is able to get herself back together. Michele.
Oh.
As the layup rattles home for Michele. A nice shot and pass there. Almost a turnover on Martin, but she was able to recollect the basketball. Coop decides to shoot. Gets her own rebound. Coop inside. Blocked. And
Uh-oh.
an injured player on the floor.
Yeah, they've got a little grimace on her face there. I'm going to pull her out.
And on that rebound by Coop, there was a good amount of contact, nothing worth a foul, but she was knocked to the floor, and so she will roll out what seems to be her left ankle. The steal by Coop. Ballard up the floor. Ballard for 3. That's going to end up right off the rim. And Faye almost turns it over, ends up in a jump ball.
Thunder putting a little full court press there. Double teaming on the ball there.
Minute 5 left to go in the half. Thunder looking to gain a little bit of momentum going into halftime here. Ballard on the right side. Ballard down to Coop. Coop one-on-one. Too strong. Martin will slow it down. Garcia on the screen.
Goes across the middle, misses it there.
There's a foul on the play there. Mendez couldn't hit the floater. Eagles with 28 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Martin up top against 2.
Oh.
Pass is too strong to Garcia, and that's going to be a turnover.
Tried to get a little too cute there with that pass. See if Mountain View will play for the last shot here. 17 seconds to go in the clock.
Ballard gets it to go inside, and that one will get the continuation. And she'll get an opportunity to get a three-point play from the line here. Three-point shot has not been going for Mountain View, so at this point, it's their best opportunity.
From the replay there, you can see that Ballard can take it to the hole. She can definitely take it to the hole. She's been doing that all game.
And she's demonstrated that she can finish with both hands.
Yeah.
That was the left-handed one there, and she is obviously right-handed, but to be able to finish strong with that left hand, that was a nice play and a little bit of momentum for the Thunder. Pull up 3 for Hampton. Another shot there. As the buzzer goes off, Hampton will run out into the locker room with another 3, her third of the game. So let's take a look at some first half highlights. Obviously the first half, very fast-paced for the Eagles, but
probably the only bright spot there for that 1 3-pointer or 2 3-pointers at Hudson Bay.
Early in the game.
Yeah. Martin with the big steal and then taking it to the hole.
And a strong finish by Martin. And, you know, in the beginning, just a fast break game for them.
Hampton.
Michele.
Just shows the speed that Hudson Bay played with at the beginning of the first quarter. They just came out and started running the ball, and Mountain View couldn't keep up.
And there's that step back 3. That was the only 3-pointer of the first quarter. The only other player who shot 3s and made them has been Hampton, who is 3 for 3 from the 3-point line right now. She's just on fire. And beginning it going from everywhere, you know.
There's another one drained by Hampton. And then that was a great pass to throw it across court. Take it. And then Ballard taking it to it and then getting fouled.
Well, that's it for the half. We will see what happens next as the Eagles and the Thunder are locked in a league battle. 34-17 Eagles. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi everybody, I'm Nick Bull. Welcome to the VPS Game Time Halftime Report. Tonight we've got some important information that will have a major effect on schools. In February, Vancouver voters will be asked to pass 2 levies to support local students. There are a lot of numbers and a lot of things that changed when it comes to school funding, so we're going to break it all down for you. The first is an Education and Operations Levy. It pays for basic programs and services, things like teacher salaries, classroom supplies, sports, music, special education, and more. The second is a Technology Levy. It pays for classroom tech, like tablets, computers, and also teacher training. Neither of these levies are new. They are replacing current levies, which are going to expire. Let's take a closer look at the Education and Operations Levy, or the E&O. Amanda Richter joins us now with all of the details. Amanda?
The recent McCleary decision from the Washington Supreme Court resulted in more money coming from the state, but it still only funds about 78% of the district's budget. That's where the Education and Operations Levy comes in. Here's a list of just some of what it pays for. These things are everyday expenses, things that make schools better places to learn for students. It includes teacher and staff salaries, and more, and it has a major impact on class sizes.
The state funds 28.7 students per teacher at the high school level. So anytime you see a class size that's lower than that, you know that it's education and operations levy that's providing for that lower class size to meet the unique needs of that student group.
As you may have noticed, the levy pays for things that our community expects of its schools. Here are some examples. The state only pays for about 4 safety and security and nursing positions for the entire district. VPS has 37 buildings with students, so it uses levy funds to boost staffing. When it comes to services for students with special needs, the state funding falls about $4 million short of the legal requirement.
Without a levy, we would really have to cut other programs just to meet those legal obligations.
The levy also pays for non-academic programs that help students find success in the classroom.
Anytime you talk about athletics or band or some of our Knowledge Bowl, debate team, those are all exclusively funded by the Education and Operations levy. And those are things we've heard from our community that they value greatly for their students as well as their own entertainment and appreciation. The state provides $0 for those activities.
So what is the rate, especially now with the change to the state formula? The levy will cost $1.50 per $1,000 of assessed property value. That number is capped by the state. For a comparison, the current levy, which will expire in 2019, is $2.64. That means the local rate you're paying will be less than before. Vancouver has a long history of supporting local schools through its levies.
The fact that our levies have been supported since 1964 without failure is nearly unprecedented in this region, is just an exceptional testament to the commitment that our community makes to its children.
If approved by voters, the Education and Operations levy would remain in place for 4 years. Back to you.
Thanks, Amanda. That brings us to the second levy up for consideration. It would continue the use of technology in Vancouver classrooms. Here to explain it is Tara Cox. Tara?
Thanks. Just like the Education and Operations levy, the tech levy is not new. It will replace the existing tech levy when it expires in 2019. Let's take a look at some of the ways it benefits students and teachers. The first and most obvious way is that it would sustain tablets and computers in the classroom for each student. Since the first tech levy passed back in 2013, students from high school to 3rd grade have each been assigned devices, which have changed how they learn.
So technology has really opened up our ability to learn deeply. And it's providing access and interest and engagement that really might not have existed before.
That means better access to research materials, apps that test and reinforce important skills and knowledge, and round-the-clock access to school materials. It's not about the latest gadget, it's about giving students tools to succeed in the modern world.
Modernizing our learning experience for students is about our students' future. It's not about what we experienced, and it's not about our future, it's about their future. And we need to pay attention to that.
One major focus of emphasis is with this levy is that it pays for teachers' training so that they're also up to date on the technology.
So teachers have to know what's out there, what's available, maybe not everything, but the things that really matter to what the skills they're trying to develop and the content they're trying to teach.
Here's a look at the numbers. The tech levy would cost 30 to 32 cents per $1,000 of estimated property value. As you can see, the rate steadily drops over the lifetime of the levy. If approved by voters, the tech levy would run through the year 2025 and will replace the existing levy, which expires next year. Back to you.
Thanks, Tara. The levy election is February 12th, and that's when your ballot must be dropped off or postmarked. Any registered voter within the VPS boundary is eligible to vote. Unlike a bond measure, a simple majority of over 50% will pass these levies. And that brings us to a frequently asked question. What's the difference between a bond and a levy? A bond is like a loan that the community takes out to build new school buildings. In 2017, voters said yes to a bond measure in Vancouver, but a bond can't be used to pay salaries or other everyday expenses. That is what a levy is for. Again, Vancouver voters have consistently said yes to levies since 1964. Now, we know this is a lot of information, but if you have more questions, the district's website is a great place to start. Head to vansd.org/levy. You'll find the numbers, the formula to calculate how much you would pay, frequently asked questions, and a whole lot more. There's also a link to submit a question if you don't find what you're looking for. Again, vansd.org/levy. There's more good basketball around the corner, so stay tuned. Remember, too, that you can follow the school district on social media. They are on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Until next time, I'm Nick Bohl.
You're right. This does look better. Nice try. I already paid for it.
Find your creative side, even if you don't think you have one. Discover job opportunities that pay you to create art. Learn how to make posters, logos, infographics, package designs, and much more with Apple computers. Using Photoshop, Illustrator, digital cameras, and drawing design tablets, you will create and edit graphics and explore current and unique design techniques. Graphic design, advanced graphic design, and AP 2D Studio design classes will allow students to earn art credit as well as college credit. Get a jump on preparing your digital portfolio that will equip you with the skills necessary to succeed in college, career, and life. Check with your counselor or career specialist to see if this program is offered in your school.
Well, welcome back to Hudson's Bay High School as we've had a nice matchup on our hands tonight as the Eagles have really come out to compete on their home court against the Mountain View Thunder. So far, right now, we have some, if you're just joining us, I'm Jordan Ryan. This is Jack Berry, and right now we got the number 2 seed, number 3 seed going at it today at Eagle Stadium. Mountain View will start with the ball. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Well, it's been mostly all Bay, the first half, and it's been the Martin Hampton show. I mean, those two girls have come out to play tonight, and it's nice to see that probably the two youngest girls on the team have definitely delivered for Hudson's Bay.
And Hampton at number 23 and Martin at number 11 for Bay. Martin almost with the steal. Will end up right back in Mountain View's hands.
Mountain View, on the other hand, has not found a way to slow Hudson's Bay down tonight. They've come to drive, they've come to play, and their strategy seems to be to have number 10 Ballard drive it and take it into the hole, and then try to hit Carlson out for a three-pointer.
And Coop can't get that shot. Martin down the court. Hampton strong with the right hand and one. And it may just be me, but I am not sure if I have seen Hampton miss a shot tonight. She has been on fire all game, and that is just another demonstration of how well she's played on that last play.
And I'm kind of keeping a few stats. I think you're right. I think that right there, her free throw, is the first miss that she's had tonight, to include
Ballard with the travel.
Yeah, Hampton's had, what, 4 easy layups, and then 3 uncontested threes, and she's made all of them. I think you're right. I think that was her first miss there from the free throw line.
She'll try again. Floater, back rim.
We might have jinxed her.
And there's the field goal miss there. Almost gets the steal. Coop will collect it and get it back to Ballard. Ballard looking to face off against the zone. Floater inside. Bounces all over the rim, but can't find its way into the net.
It was a nice first step by Ballard there. A little burst of speed. Again, Mountain View comes out with this man-to-man.
Coop with the block on Martin. Eagles will end up with the basketball.
Mountain View's playing this man-to-man defense that didn't do them well in the first half.
And there's the jumper to go for Hampton. So the Eagles up 38-17.
Hudson Bay, on the other hand, is playing a 2-1-2 zone.
Ballard, not a lot of places to go, double teamed. Murphy skips it out to Carlson. Carlson guarded heavily. Coop inside. Little post up, can't go. And she will draw, or excuse me, commit a foul there.
That's her second for the night. You try to catch him up top.
Hampton for three. Drains it. And she's 4 for 4 from the three-point line tonight.
You're going to have to pick her up a lot sooner than the three-point line if you're going to guard her. If you're going to play man-to-man on her, you got to pick her up a lot sooner because she has been on fire from that three-point line.
Ballard draws the fouls. She will get more opportunities here from the free throw line, and maybe the other rim will help her in this situation here.
Yeah, the free throw line has not been good to Ballard. She's that's her 11th attempt. She's 11 for 3 from the free throw line.
Or 3 for 11.
Or 3 for 11,
yeah.
Excuse me.
That would be an impeccable free throw shot right there. Like, she can't get that one to go either. And Hampton down the floor against 4. Contested layup, bounces in and out. And Powell cannot get the shot to go there. Ends up with a turnover.
Yeah, I think we jinxed Hampton.
She just did a 3 like the other play. She's been doing pretty well. Michele with the steal.
Yeah.
Garcia to Martin. Martin contested layup. No good. Powell can't get that one. Ballard guarded by 2. Ballard struggling to get it across the floor. In front is Coop. Misses the left-handed layup. Pass out to Hampton. Hampton against 3. Oh, and right through the hands of Camille Powell.
It was a good heads up. It was a good heads up. And Coop up here taking that extra dribble when she should have just went up strong when she was wide open. But by taking that dribble, all of a sudden Hudson Bay was surrounding her.
And missed the backboard almost entirely there. Ballard, strong take inside. And a nice play by Peyton Ballard. Garcia looks for the screen and roll with Martin. Martin will draw the foul.
Got a blocking foul on Ballard there.
Runs straight into Ballard. Ballard will come out of the game to take a breather. Hampton up top, pull up 3 again.
That's 5 for her.
And at this point,
she has not missed from the three-point line.
She has not missed from the three-point line. She has shot, and it has been nothing but swishes all night.
Looks like a little reach in on by Martin there.
Eagles looking to play in a man. Inside. Tough layup, no bounce there for the Thunder. Hampton, an opportunity. Hampton bounce pass to Powell, and that's going to end up as a turnover. Coop, another opportunity on the left side, and the foul.
No, they got it for traveling. They got it for traveling.
Traveling there.
They got it for the traveling before the travel before the fly.
And she took one too many steps, but that would have been a foul on Martin if it weren't
her
for the
third
travel.
too. Yes, correct.
Martin, deep three, gets it to go, and at this point, it is hard to think what is not going for Hudson's Bay right now. They have been able to get any shot they want. The Thunder working it around. Martin with the rebound. Hampton right off of her hand, tries to get it to Powell again, and almost another near turnover.
And that last three-pointer by Martin, that was college.
Yeah,
that was a college
easily
three.
A college three right there.
Yeah. So she.
So Martin will take a breather. Three-point attempt. DeLong can't get it. Coop with the board. Three-point attempt. Splash. Nice three by Victoria Snyder.
Hudson's Bay forgot they needed two people down there to bring the ball in.
Powell gets that layup there. Nice shot by Powell.
Hudson Bay is definitely taking control of this game.
Coop, nothing there. Underneath, and Snyder will be fouled. She'll shoot two.
That's the first foul on number 4, DeLong.
So for the first time tonight, someone other than Peyton Ballard will be shooting from the free throw line, which is hard to think.
Right.
They have not, Mountain View's not made it to the free throw line very often tonight, outside of course, the exception being Ballard. But
unfortunately, that first shot was the same result, another miss. There we go.
The second one goes there for Snyder. And speaking of Peyton Ballard, she checks back in the game in the middle of those two free throws.
And again, Mountain View staying in that man-to-man.
Powell looks to get it over across. Hampton can't save it, and neither can Tomoa. Oh, Snyder forgot to catch the ball first and ends up with the turnover.
Yeah, saw the wide open lane there, but started to run to the lane, forgot the ball.
So Eagles slowing it down considerably here. They're up 49-22. Hampton, screen and roll. Stolen by Ballard. Ballard with the left side, and she can't hit the shot over Hampton. Hampton gets it all the way down the court to Powell. Powell with all the time in the world, foul by Hampton, or excuse me, by Ballard.
Great hustle by Ballard. I mean, to be down there at one end and then come all the way down here, try to block it. Unfortunately, she got the foul.
And an excellent pass from Hampton. Powell can't complete the three-point play. Mountain View almost turns it over. Ballard will end up with it as she streaks down the floor. Ballard turns it over on the pass to Murphy. Or excuse me, that will be a tip ball. So Mountain View will end up with it regardless.
Like Martin checks back into the game.
And Hampton.
Hampton going out for a little breather.
And we've seen throughout the course of this game, Hampton and Martin switching through point guard duties. You know, of course, having one in and the
Right.
other playing at the point is more than reasonable for the Eagles at this point in the game. Down low, Murphy. Nothing there but a foul.
Is that Tamua with the foul there?
No, that is Martin right there with the foul. As she taps the arm of Murphy.
That's 3 on her. Don't think it's a big concern right now.
Excuse me, that's not Murphy, that's DeLargy.
Oh, the third different player to finally go to the line for. And she hits both of them.
So Lauren DeLargy gets both free throws to go. That's the first 2-for-2 trip we've seen from the free throw line tonight.
Oh.
And a double dribble there on the Eagles. Ballard will take it up the floor. Shot clock is stopped.
Clock's not moving.
Refs will take notice. The clock is not. The clock will begin now, as we have 20 seconds left to go in the third. Martin right up the floor. High dribble. Step back 3. Can't get that one to go. 10 seconds left to go. Mountain View with the chance to score here. Ballard crossover inside and fouled. She will definitely not get that shot off as she was tripped on the inside. That's 5 fouls in the third for the Eagles. Martin gets the steal. Up ahead, and the buzzer will go off before the Eagles can get a shot.
VPS Game Time has more basketball coming your way next week on Friday. We'll be back at Hudson's Bay High School, this time for the boys team. They'll be hosting Prairie. It's the last home game of the year, which means it's senior night. Tune in at 7 p.m. on the district's Facebook and YouTube pages or Comcast Channel 328.
Well, speaking of last game of the season, that also applies for the girls, as Hudson's Bay will be playing Prairie in their last game of the season. Obviously, that has huge implications to possibly who takes first, or if there's a tie for first.
Right.
In the case that both of them win all of their games from here on out, and the exception of Prairie losing at the end, they would both be tied at 9-1.
9-1.
9-1. So.
Which would be huge.
Oh, it'd be huge for.
That would be a great game to come out and watch the girls if they're both going into that with a chance that Hudson's Bay could come out and possibly win league. That would be huge.
And a huge turnaround, obviously, for Hudson's Bay to be talking about not only playoffs but possibly winning league.
Absolutely.
On top of that, with a timely win against Prairie, and who knows? Yeah. Prairie might lose between now and then, but at this point, they might be the best shot any team has at beating them.
Hudson's Bay still playing in that 2-3 zone, kind of collapsing down.
Carlson, really tough floater, will hit the back rim. And Martin will slow it down. Tries to get it up the floor. Larky almost ends up with the steal. Eagles with the ball. Inside. No shot there as badly missed layup. Mountain View for three, short. No, Martin will take it the other way. Martin, skip pass.
Three-point attempt.
Oh, three-pointer, nothing there. And the fast break going again for both teams this time. Ballard is out. And a nice bank shot there by Lauren Coop.
Finally getting the ball inside on that zone paid off.
Three-pointer by Hudson's Bay. No good. Coop gets the board. And a steal. Hudson's Bay. And one. And a nice call there as she draws the foul.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's wearing number 3, and we don't have her listed on the roster anywhere here. So,
But
like to give her credit.
A nice play, regardless, though, as she was able to get that tough layup, steal, and the foul. Martin almost saves it. Dives into the exit doors. Mountain View will end up with the basketball.
Martin has been all over the place. Top of the key, bottom, down low.
Carlson can't get that three. Bounces off several hands. Will end up Eagles ball. Well, Ballard not looking like she's going to make any move to get off the bench. She may be done for the night.
And it looks like Hudson's Bay is just transferring or bringing in their subs, giving them some playing time.
Near turnover there, but foul called.
Stevenson, number 11 there, I think it was. Reaching foul.
So reaching foul by Stevens. Martin,
nice
too
give and
strong
go.
inside. And with the bounce is Mendez. And just a nice putback layup there as Mendez was able to get the shot to go. Looks like there was a foul underneath, so the Eagles will end up with the ball coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, it looks like they gave another foul to Stevens. I missed it there. I didn't see what.
Let's take a moment to recognize the students working on tonight's broadcast. Most of them are students in the district's video production programs who are learning about careers in television. In addition to those students on cameras tonight, we have some back in the control room, directing, running replays, graphics, and audio. Over the course of the year, students from at least 8 middle and high schools will participate. Thanks to all of these students for giving their time to bring local sports to our community.
And what a great crew they are, too. These young men and women out there bringing this broadcast to you. Great opportunity for these guys and gals to come out and do this. Martin going to the line.
She will hit the first there. The Eagles in the penalty.
Yeah.
And she gets the second to go as well.
You know, I know it's cliche to say this, but that girl's got game. She's got some game.
She's been playing well this season. Both her and Hampton have really shown out this season and played well. And that has clearly been on demonstration tonight.
Yeah.
Carlson Nice layup as she gets inside.
That zone breaking down a little bit with some of the subs in from Hudson's Bay.
Martin on the left side passes it, and she will get the rebound and get it to go as Michaela missed the shot, and Martin was able to get that rebound and power it inside. Well, both teams with a lot of subs in right now.
Right.
With 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the ball game. Carlson dribbling a lot. Coop up top, guarded by 3 almost. Inside, Carlson.
Oh, nice inside pass.
A nice pass by DeLargy. Excuse me, DeLargy. So in the second half, Mountain View's switched it up a little bit from the line.
Yeah, I mean, well, with Ballard sitting on the bench and no one else going to the hole, right? I mean, you would figure someone else has got to go to the line. But again, we're having the same results. Getting to the line and not taking advantage of it. Carlson makes her 1 of 2 there.
Well, Martin officially just came out of the game seconds ago. And there are no remaining starters in.
For Hudson Bay. Yeah.
Carlson ends up with the steal. Up the floor to DeLargy. Left-handed layup off 2 feet, and a nice shot there by DeLargy.
Nice move by the Hudson's Bay coach to come and give some of his other players some playing time. Take some.
Eagles inside. Almost turn it over. Tough shot blocked by Coop. And stolen by the Eagles. Right back to Mountain View. Carlson. A lot of sloppy basketball. Coop inside. Tough layup, and she'll get the bounce.
Definitely a different team out there for Hudson's Bay. And Mountain View's taking advantage of it.
Mountain View with a turnover and a steal. Bay gets it right back, and it'll end up in a jump ball.
And possession arrow goes back to Mountain View. Or excuse me, Hudson's Bay.
Almost looked like she tried to dribble it between her legs there. Between the defender's legs, the defender being Michaela.
And we got a timeout on the floor. Looks like Mountain View called there. We're only halfway through the school year, but it's time to start thinking about next year. The district's magnet programs. The programs of choice are now having open houses, and the application period is now. There's lots of careers and academic-focused options for your students in a variety of areas. At every high school in the district. To learn more about the programs and see the schedule of open houses, check out vansd.org/choices.
Right now at this point in the game, looking at where the Thunder are, obviously, realistically, for them to come back in this game with some odd 3 or 4 minutes left to go.
Yeah, kind of unrealistic for them to come back, especially with you got Hudson's Bay sitting their starters with only 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go in. So if you saw any kind of momentum going Hudson's Bay way, and I'm pretty sure the coach would definitely bring back their Hudson's Bay starters.
Even with this loss tonight, though, it's, it's possible, it's quite possible that Kelso will also lose again to Prairie, who's undefeated so far, putting Kelso at 3 and 5, and then also putting Mountain View at 4 and 4. It still makes things are just as close. Nothing's really changed. Only Bay and Prairie would have moved themselves even higher up in the overall hierarchy of the standings, and making Mountain View and Kelso really have to compete at this point in the game. And Mountain View didn't have to win this game, but it was very important for them to. Obviously, they still have an opportunity to. They have separation, obviously, between Kelso with one game, but it will be interesting to see where they are going forward, if they can get another game or two, maybe, to possibly lock up that third spot. Yeah. Or if not, if Kelso decides to, or, moves in and really makes it interesting. And a three-pointer there as the shot clock expires.
And that was number 5 there, Sadie Samukil. Try my best at that.
Samokio, yeah.
Okay.
A nice three by her, and the crowd obviously responded.
Her biggest fans were right there, her teammates on the bench, standing up and cheering and clapping for her. So
Michele will take a seat. And no starters left in for Mountain View either, as Carlson has come out of the game. A jump ball inside.
I think that's going to remain in Mountain View's possession.
Excuse me, a foul inside.
Oh.
As there was a fight for the rebound there. A lot of bodies ended up on the floor.
Yeah, this isn't the end of the world for Mountain View when it comes to the playoff chances, but depending on what happens to Kelso and
another aggressive jump ball there.
Yeah. Getting into a little wrestling match going on down here for the ball. And that one was a jump ball, and that was called a jump ball, goes into Mountain View's possession.
Mountain View can't hit the layup. Almost stolen, and another foul. Both teams are in the penalty at this point.
Yeah, you would think that this game, this loss by Mountain View here, if it turns out to be a loss, shouldn't hurt them all that much, because Kelso going against Prairie this evening also. You would think Prairie would be able to pull that one out.
The more goal of this game was for Mountain View was the potential to have more leverage over Kelso going forward, but obviously that doesn't look like it'll be the case tonight. Mountain View ends up with the offensive board. Snyder scans up top, inside, really tough shot by Tao.
Tao's come in with a little dynamite spark there, and comes in.
She almost got that one to go. There was a lot of contact, but at this point in the game, the refs have reason to let him play. Hudson's Bay can't decide who wants to get the rebound. Eagles bringing up the floor. And almost the attempted assist. Medrano.
Got it. Doesn't look like the Eagles have that same chemistry that the starting 5 do.
If it works, doesn't really matter here. And of course, these girls, we talked about this. They have a young team. They have a lot to build around, and so, while it may seem rusty now, these people they're learning how to mesh and get better in this in a competitive league.
That last 2 pointers in the paint there by number 32, Miss Preston there for Mountain View, and another turnover by Hudson Bay. Only 46 seconds left to go in the game.
Snyder, crossover, floater inside, back rim, And a rebound by Tao. Drive inside. No good. Gets her own rebound, and that is Preston.
We call another jump ball possession there, and that favors Hudson's Bay.
Ends up on the floor. A lot of people on the floor late with these jump balls.
Well, even with only 20 seconds left in the game, they're still playing aggressive. Both sides.
A steal by Mountain View. Down the floor. 10 seconds left to go. Floater. Another one hits the back rim. Adu corrals the rebound. 4 seconds. Shot goes up, and they can't get either one of those to go as this game comes to a close. Well, an excellent game for the Hudson's Bay Eagles as they showed a lot of pure dominance tonight. They were able to take it in the fast break, hit the threes. And let's take a look at the second half where they were able to continue to just pile on the points, starting with Hampton.
Hampton again driving strong to the boards there, and then pulling up in threes. I don't think, if I go back in my record, she put up 5 threes and didn't miss one. Martin got it into the game too, and again that was college three-pointer.
And there's a three there by Snyder.
And here's that great fast break. But look at the hustle by Ballard. I mean, even though she fouled it, I mean, she was at one side of the court and ran all the way down to the other side. So.
And Coop with the bank shot there. Mountain View did take advantage towards the end, obviously, with substitutions coming in.
Nice little fast break.
You can see here, they were able to get several steals, some fast breaks going. The three.
And that shot by Samoko there. And again, the biggest fans of that shot right there were her teammates on the sitting on the bench who stood up on and started cheering for her.
And that's something you definitely want to hear. Well, I'm Jordan Ryan along with Jack Berry, and we wish you a good night from Hudson's Bay High School as we'll take it back to the studio.
This VPS Game Time broadcast is brought to you in part by the Foundation for Vancouver Public Schools, getting kids to school healthy, happy, and ready to learn. For more information, go to www.foundationforvps.org.